What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, that dude. Let's talk about what y'all talking about, which is Joy Taylor and what's her next move. We all know she's no longer at FS1, but what will she do next? Will she pop up on another network, another television show, or is she going completely independent? Where is she at? Well, she takes a deep dive into it, talking about her emotions, her projections, what she sees next, and how she's feeling, what she's been dealing with this entire year, especially after that lawsuit. So we're going to take that deep dive because she went there on Higher Learning, the podcast hosted by my boy, Van Lathan and Rachel Lindsay. So let's get into that. But before we do all that, make sure you guys support this channel by subscribing and leaving your email by supporting the community at projecttransition.org. That's it. Leave your email. You're a volunteer, part of our global giving community. You want to do more? Be a donor. Want to do the most? Have the greatest impact? Also get invited to exclusive events and amazing prizes? Be like Anthony Jacobs. Be a gym member. GEM. Giver every month. Like my man Anthony Jacobs, who receives this book right to your doorstep. All right. Now let's get into Joy Taylor because we all know she got a lot to get off her chest. So let's go. Y'all stupid.
I gotta be honest with you. The fucked up part about this year, and I don't know if I'm going to get it back, is the experience this year has taken away my joy for the business.
Oh, shit.
So there was a time, there's always work involved, right? Like, even if you have a career you love, there's things you got to do that are annoying that you bitch about, or like, you know, a certain week you might be tired, not feeling it, whatever. But overall, like the saying, it doesn't feel like work, is when you're doing something that you actually enjoy. I think what happens to me this year took that away from me. I don't know if I'll get that back.
Okay. Grandma always said, never let them steal your joy. So it sounds like she let them steal her joy. Now, I understand it's been an onslaught. I mean, beyond the army of attacks, whether they're brought on by her real actions, brought on by that lawsuit, and those are fake, and those allegations aren't true. Whatever it is, her reality is she's been bombarded with a lot of slander or just real talk, whatever it is. Point being, you never let them steal your joy. And that's the battle. That's the fight. That's the God and devil in us going at it, okay? The real from the fake. I say this, and want to hear more from her. Never make a decision. This is something I heard from the pastor. Never make a decision when you're tired, when you're hungry, or when you're angry. Now, Joy is not an angry black woman, but this woman right here that's black may be angry because she doesn't like the reality she's living in. That's what anger is. You wish another reality. You wish this didn't exist. We'll see how much she's wishing.
I might, but and maybe like when the callus forms over the wound and, you know, you get away from things, you know, it doesn't feel like the tremors go away. So we're not there yet. But right now, it doesn't feel that way. It doesn't feel exciting. Like the big dreams seem like I'm going to do it, but I'm not as excited about it. And that's kind of shitty because this has been a lot, like I said, a lot of work and a lot of passion, but it's been something that I think has come naturally to me because I enjoy it. And I enjoy talking to you guys, obviously. But the building, the work of it all it doesn't feel the same. Like the dream now is to just disappear.
Oh my.
I would hope.
I would cut you off. What's up, Rachel? She said that for effect. I mean, she said it as a statement. She knew it was going to land, and she said it for effect. Now we're in a place where she's dealing with a lot. And the key word is shame. And shame is a really, really bad thing to deal with. Therapists say it's the worst thing to deal with because it haunts you. No matter where you go, everywhere you're thinking, they're thinking that, right? You ever been ashamed? You ever been shamed? And then you go there, and even when people aren't thinking what you think they're thinking, you think they're thinking it. So she can't go anywhere without shame. Her scarlet letter is a S for shame, right? And now we're in a point where that S is going to try and turn to sympathy. Like, okay, y'all know what y'all did to me, and y'all don't even know if I did it or not, but the point is, this is how y'all treat me. I'm going to go away, right? Take my ball, take my mic, and go away. Y'all got to come save her. Rachel will.
Hope that you don't. And to be very honest, it's all still very fresh. It's all still very fresh right now. Like what I mean, we're still within the year. We're a little halfway over it. Multiple things have happened to you this year. I hope you don't act on that and disappear, because I think just as we've enjoyed talking to you, I know so many people enjoy listening to you. Obviously, that's why you've been front facing of all the stuff that's been happening, because people are interested. I hate, just like as your friend and a fan, that you feel that way. And I hope that changes for you.
Well, thank you. I said this actually before everything happened, that like that was starting to be my aspiration for different reasons. Not the disappearing part, but like just.
So what part? Okay. Joy, obviously multifaceted, very talented, can make it work. Obviously went public facing from the radio all the way to the television, and first being a moderator and then being a host. Think about a female host. Go. How many shows have a female host? I'm waiting. In sports media, I'm waiting. Yeah, that part.
You know, I don't want to be 70 with a mic. I want to build things for other people to have spaces. I started as a producer because that's, you know, how you start in the business, but I do like making things. I enjoy that process. And whether it's my show or other people's shows or movies or whatever, I enjoy the process of creating and making things. And not being front facing allows you the space to still create, but not have this responsibility. And this comes with a lot of responsibility, especially if you're someone like me. And, you know, not to like toot my own horn, but in a lot of ways, I am the only me. And that's a lonely experience. Loneliness. See, you should be concerned and feel bad for my loneliness. But there's not a lot of comps, if any, to what it is that I do in the space that I'm in. And that requires a lot. And it's a responsibility to like the next generation, because someone else very, very high up in the business, I was telling them about this and they kind of said the same thing in a different way. They were like, you can't do that. You are not allowed to do that. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, if I want to retire, I want to retire. And they were like, no, you can't retire.
Damn. Somebody told you what you can't do. You letting these people tell you not to be happy about who you are. They stole your joy. And then you're going to let some damn exec tell you you can't leave? All right, let's get real. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most, and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. Joy Taylor right here. It's interesting, like right now off the top of my head, she is like a one of one, a daily show that a woman was hosting. Not moderating, not Molly. I'm talking about hosting. Like, yo, you started, you finish it. You can end this segment with your opinion, right? And it's sharks in the water because that's a male-dominated field. So for a woman, obviously, especially when she's talking sports, and what's the biggest sport in America? Football. What's second? Basketball. And she's talking those sports, and people already are looking at her, especially the dudes she has to work with, like, yeah, it's a lot of guesswork here, because how much football did you play? It's not how much football you know. We don't start at what you know. We start at what have you done. Experience is your expertise. So anytime we get into these conversations, even though we start to say, well, it doesn't matter if Nick Wright didn't play because Nick Wright can break it down, right? We get to that, but that's not level one. Level one is, what have you done? Then is, oh, what do you know? Okay. So Joy Taylor already has that strike against her, right? So this is all the stuff that she's fighting going up the hill to become Joy Taylor. Then, let's be real. She's a woman, beautiful woman, right? So guess what? Ageism kicks in, right? And they all talk about it, but they talk about it in pieces. Let's put it all together. They get to a certain age where it becomes negative returns in terms of what they are looked at in age in their career. They get to a certain point where they're like, you know, they go hide you away and say, tuck you away and put you on Sports Center when nobody watching. That's the best they give them. Being real, right? And I keep thinking of Carissa Thompson, but she doesn't host a daily show, but she's big time. But she's a moderator of a show for everyone else, but she kills it. And I used to host a show with her, Sports Nation, obviously. So, but that's still not daily. That's still not Joy Taylor, right? So we're dealing with what have you done in this sports world? 2, your age, and 3, her looks, right? She's like, I'm 1-on-1. Because she knows this is what's leading to I need to go behind the scenes. This is what's leading to if I'm going to have a long career in this, it's not going to be holding a mic, right? Joy Taylor is 66, holding a mic, daily show. Man, y'all stop. She ain't stupid. That's why she's saying it. She putting it out there like, are y'all good with this? You know, read the tea leaves. You know, try to change the winds. Y'all good with this? Because I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to reset who I am to y'all. Because if she just stays who y'all say she is, which is Joy Taylor, she knows her sports. Her brother was a baller, Hall of Famer. She's beautiful. That has an expiration date. And y'all ain't going to tell her when, but she sees it now because y'all told by how y'all treated her through all the allegations and the lawsuit. And when I say y'all, I mean you all. I don't mean you. I mean you all. Like, she been getting beat up, dog. Let's just be real. So there's a lot of hurt that's coming out of her. Look at. She told you they stole her joy. They stole her joy. A lot of hurt. A lot of hurt. And in that moment, who hasn't been hurt and didn't want somebody to bring them the biggest bowl of soup ever, right? Sympathy. And there's a responsibility that comes after you get through all of those wave of emotions, which is you got to be responsible, right? This is the time to be responsible for yourself. So she's doing her own projections. She's doing her own therapy. She's doing her own rehab. How long will it take me to get back to who I was? And I think that's more emotionally than it is talking about her job. She can make more money not working at FS1. I know how much she made at FS1. I ain't gonna tell her because if she give me the green light, I will. It ain't. She can make that, dog. Joe Budden over there leaking receipts. That's that world. So if I'm looking at Joy Taylor from a business perspective, I'm like, girl, if you stop now, what did you do all this for? Whatever you did, whatever you were up to, whatever you were not up to. Let's play God's advocate and devil's advocate, shall we? Devil's advocate, it's true. Joy, everything they said in there is true. Well, what you do all that for, then get up there and get knocked back down and not going to get back up? Okay? Simple as that. Right? This me talking to my family. I ain't going to say my daughter because, boy, you better not. My family. Hey, what you do all that for and then that's it? You know what I mean? Now let's play God's advocate, which is positive, right? So it's not true. Joy, you didn't do all that, but they jumped on your head because you didn't have a way to explain away what someone accused you of. You ever been there? Well, you didn't do it. You didn't do something, but you can't explain away what they said you did. That happens a lot. A lot of people in jail for that. Like, dog, I was just chilling. Where? At home. With who? Nobody. Show me something. Did you use your phone? No, I was just chilling. Okay, somebody said you were around here, right? And we can't get you the alibi. Come on. So you take God's advocate, devil's advocate, whatever it is, she's here. Her reality is she needs to now look forward to something. I look forward to seeing her pop up because ain't nothing better than a redemption story, right? No, actually there is. Somebody who doesn't need to be redeemed. Like, they just doing it. God dang, they don't stop. But if you get knocked down, the key to life is learning to get up. The key to life is learning to hit curveballs, not fastballs. Good players can hit fastballs. The great ones can hit the curveball, the off speed, right? This was a curveball. Hit it. Get out of it, Joy Taylor. See what you can do. All right. Now, you know what we do on this show, boy. Girl. We flow, boy, girl. But before we do all of that, we make sure that we hook you up. So we check on your dough to make sure you guys can flow. So now I want you guys to all go to my team at Monitor Debt Resolution. Call us today. Right there, hit the QR code, hit the website, pt.monitordebt.com. Got to make sure you guys are debt-free. 2026 is debt-free. 2025, you may have debt. That's why you're going to hook up with my team monitor debt resolution. That's your financial wellness solution. So got a homegirl named Hannah. You know Hannah? I mean, everybody know Hannah. She's an office assistant, and she's taking care of her dad right now. Why? Because her mother, his wife, passed away. So now taking on a heavy load, still working, still having her family of her own, but also now taking care of Pops. Guess what? She's in debt. Well, calling up Team Monitor Debt Resolution, she has a financial plan now for next year where she can be debt-free and still take care of Pops as they grieve over the loss of Mom. So whatever the scenarios, I don't care what kind of debt it is and what amount. It could be personal debt. It could be credit card debt. It could be medical debt. It could be student loan debt, whatever. Take care of my dad because that's my Pop's debt. Whatever your debt is, make sure you call Monitor Debt Resolution and call them here, 866-204-0071. That's 866-204-0071. Now, some people's favorite part of the show, I don't know about that, but you know, I'm about to rap. I can say that. So you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. I want to hear this. We're going to play this a couple times. Listen to that.
Because I love him. That's why. Can you understand that?
I think so.
Then that's your answer.
Did y'all hear that? Y'all hear that intro? Talking that talk. Gotta love it. I really feel like preaching this morning. I don't know why. Joy Taylor, don't let them steal your joy, girl. What are you doing? Y'all know me. All right, let's go get it one more time. All right, let's do this again. You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy.
Why do you go out and work for him?
Listen to that.
Because I love him. That's why. Can you understand that?
I think so.
All right. Then that's your answer.
That's your answer, boy. Trying to come around here, give me cancer, boy. Oh, man. Joy Taylor, let's talk through this, girl. This is beautiful. I hope nobody steals your joy. Let's make sure we don't let nobody steal our joy. I don't give a damn what we did or didn't do. It ain't that damn serious. Y'all know what I'm saying? Let's go get that thing. They fired Joy Taylor, said time to go. Oh man, she shed a tear, rocked her glow. Joy off the mic now, ain't no more smoke now. FS1 through shade, she might be ghost now. From center stage to behind the scenes. Retire for peace, let's rap what it means. Heels off, mic drop, no need to plead. I need some executive producing tea. FS1 scandals got the hallways buzzing. Backstabs, lawsuits, hush-hush discussions. She dodged them snakes like Indiana Jones. Now they whispering, she gone, she gone. From the herd to the drama, she read every line. Now she eyeing that producer chair behind the shine. No more makeup chair, no gossip glare. Might call shots in the booth with her iced out stare. Yeah, Joy on the fade like MJ in a clutch. Might bounce or she might pull strings. Hush, hush. TV got dirty, she ain't trying to play, but believe she got a plan, not just walking away. Going ghost or calling plays from the top. Joy ain't done, she just switching her spot. Might retire or might earn her own show. FS1 fumble, now watch her bankroll grow. They tried to play her wrong, queen on the board. She kept receipts like a corporate accord. Pulled out to meetings with them NDA flows, sipping oat milk, laughing, y'all some fake ass bros. Yo, Hollywood whispers, she done with the scene. Nah, she might launch a network behind the screen. From front page, fine, to a media mind. Gon' flip that narrative, Netflix might sign. Ooh, she's seen how they move, she's seen how they lie. Moving like chess while they moving like Wi-Fi. Weak, retire maybe, but don't bet that stack. Cause when Joy bounce back, she might own the whole track. She on the fade, she on that thing, she understand. All them birds had to sing, yeah. They thought she was just a pretty face, but Joy Taylor always been the brand, not just part of it, yes. So here comes the damn curtain. I know one thing that is for certain, that Joy Taylor is hurting, but you better not make a decision right now, because I can tell you they ain't gonna be the ones you want. Wow. All right. Fuck who you employ. Fuck who you know. Don't you ever let them steal your joy. This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here. Because I believe the purpose.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so